That's like the first gig we've done since November.
Guitar never worked for me. Keyboards are pretty rubbish. And so got the instrument, started songwriting, and it literally changed everything.
Hello, welcome to NOISEGUN! Hello and welcome to NOISEGUN Season 2, Episode 2! And I hope you're all making a bit more noise than that at home as well. So, as you might see, it's not really that much of a secret, but just pretend you can't see them right now. I've got a small NOISEGUN secret. This is my first time in NOISEGUN history that I am on stage, and we've got a drum kit. Nice. Banging. Literally banging. So, we're going to bring you some live music, some live guitars and drums, all the way from right here in Glasgow. So, before we do that, though, we do just have to have a little word from our sponsors. So, let's hear from them. Lovely. And on with the show, gang. So turn your music up at home, turn your TV up, get Alexa up, get whatever, OK Google or Siri or whatever it is, turn it up, get your headphones on, because we are about to bring to you, right now, go crazy for Black Star Jackals!
Thank you very much, guys. We are Black Star Jackals and we're very happy to be here. Hope you're enjoying the show and we're so happy to be supporting the Icebox's fantastic venue and bringing some music back into your lives. We're going to play our last single that came out. It was almost a year ago to the day. It's called Problems, of which we seem to have quite a lot just now. but the other ones are all available on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube, whatever you like. They're all there to listen to, so we hope you enjoy them. We're going to play a brand new one for you, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is our last song, guys. It was our first single. The song is called Maybe.
backstage here with Black Star Jackals. Okay, first question I've got for you. Why Black Star Jackals?
Thank you.
Everybody's looking at me. I was just obsessed with jackals for some reason. I thought there was no other band has stolen that animal that I could think of.
Great,
And then Black Star just kind of fell in front of it,
nice.
and we're stuck with it now.
Great. So a lot of like David Attenborough.
I watched that exclusively.
Great. So during lockdown, you've been writing songs. You've got a new song you played for us tonight. How's that been going?
As well as it can, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Stephen recorded some demos and sent them to us, and we all kind of learned them as well as we can at home, and then finally we were able to get into the studio and kind of fell into place.
Nice. Well, we were saying before, Dropbox is our friend right now.
Yes.
Just being able to kind of do everything separately and then merge. But then it must be really exciting for you guys to actually be able to play live together, right?
It's the best.
Yeah.
So good.
Did you have like a little emotional moment? When
Absolutely,
you
can't
did it?
believe it.
That's like
Yeah.
the first gig we've done since November. Like
December,
back in
yeah.
December,
First gig in 12
December,
months.
Oh my god, first gig in 12 months!
Yeah.
NOISEGUN exclusive!
Pretty much.
Wow, amazing. How have you been finding inspiration for writing these songs?
Well,
Oh, sorry.
I've just had a baby, so
Yeah.
a lot of inspiration comes from that.
Congratulations, you're looking great after it.
Thank you very much. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I think it's very interesting times, isn't it? So there's something to think about for all of us.
Yeah, nice.
All our songs are COVID themed now.
Yeah.
We've got lockdown coming out. Social
The vaccine
distancing.
next.
Track and Trace is the next album.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Amazing.
actually pretty good. Name.
Yeah, why don't I think of that? So the new single that's coming out in January
Well,
All
there's
things going to plan.
with
yes.
the vaccine. It's like a double disc, vaccine plus song.
The Vaccine's the B-side.
Yes.
Well, we got plans to release Always the Same in December.
Great.
And then the other single, Party People, which is the first one we played tonight, that should be coming out in January. I think the plan is to release a single every month next year, all going well. So we're trying to be like super active. We say that, we'll see if it actually happens. But
Yeah,
that's the plan.
you heard it here first,
Yeah.
and we'll see how it goes. A single every month. I think that's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might not be good, but you know.
Just have more babies. That'll
Yeah.
inspiration.
Taking his toll, man.
Inspiration, or like a songwriting sweatshop with all the babies.
That's what it feels like. Yes. Yep.
Kieran had a full head of hair before this year.
Oh yes. Just last week.
Stressful times.
Okay, so you were getting really excited about the shop and all of the
Yes.
different albums and books and just everything in the shop. So I reckon this is a good one. I'm going to ask each of you, what was your like lockdown album, the thing that you were like, that really got you, this is, think about this one, think about this. One album that got you through lockdown. I'm going to say mine was Era Vulgaris by Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, very
That's a
good.
good show.
Bravo.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I think I went back to Live at Hyde Park by Red Hot Chili Peppers. That was the first album I ever bought.
Great DVD.
Just it blew my mind. It's the thing that made me start playing music in the first place. So I thought, if I need inspiration, I just watch that again.
Yeah, go back to the things you know you love, yeah.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
I don't know. For me, it's probably going to be my favourite band have released a new album this year. First new album in 6 years. It's AC/DC.
Nice.
So they've released a new album called Power Up. So I've been well excited for that.
Great.
So pretty much that. So just the same old rock stuff, really.
I think mine's been the soundtrack to Hamilton.
Nice.
Just can't. It's great because it's like 4 hours long as well. So like you can just like leave it on and like
Oh, it is great.
I'm
isn't it?
obsessed with that musical.
Yeah,
Thing.
cool.
We're gonna have a lot more vocal harmonies and like Broadway numbers.
The vocal
and nonsense
harmonies are
and all
always the same.
Yeah.
Are going to blow your socks off.
that.
Gonna give Phil Collins a run for his money. So
Yeah.
I want to see you guys in the long jacket. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, I mean, I just went back to some of the stuff my mum used to listen to. So I was listening to a lot of the Frank album by Amy Winehouse.
Nice.
Really, really enjoyed that during lockdown.
Cool.
That was mine.
Amazing. So a cool mix of like things that we are familiar with and then kind of new exciting things. I like it. So I think that's us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
Noise
having
Gun.
us.
And hopefully check out every single month in 2021 Black Star Jackals.
And on Spotify, SoundCloud, Facebook, and Instagram as well.
Do it.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
We've got a Twitter.
Ain't nobody gonna save your soul. We're all gonna die. Ain't no savior on a wooden pole. We're all gonna die.
Okay, so I'm here with Pauline Vallance now. I guess you heard me interviewing the guys just now, so I'm going to start off with the hard question. What was your album that got you through lockdown?
Well, two of my songwriting heroes just brought out albums recently. So Leanne LaHavas is one, can't remember the name of the album, but her recent album. And I just got Springsteen's album as well. So
Nice.
I ordered it about a month or two before, and the thought of it coming kept me going as well.
Yeah, you've got to have something to look forward
Got
to.
to have that.
So you were planning on releasing an album just as everything kicked off.
Yes, we're planning to record it, and it'd been a while coming. I actually got some funding, which I was really pleased about. But then I was away last year, so everything was getting put back till finally March, and of course it got put back again, and it's still not happening. But it will, and I'm getting to work with the awesome person that is James Grant, so that it will happen.
Yeah.
But I can almost not remember those songs because I've written other songs since, and you always want to do your most recent ones, but it's fine. It will happen.
Do you find that there's going to be songs that you're like, oh, I'll get rid of those and put some new ones in, or there's things that you feel as though you've made better, or are you going to kind of leave it as what it was going to be in March?
Well, it's tricky because we kind of worked on that, so the temptation would be to have it as it is, and there's a few songs that do need to be on it. It's got a kind of theme, but there's one or two new ones that I would quite like, but it's whether they're good enough. So I'll need to, check with the man, see if he thinks they're good enough. So it's don't know, but then I've just got so many other ones. I just want to record loads and loads. I'm sure most musicians are the same. It's frustrating.
You found that you've been writing lots during this time, or not so much?
I have. It took me a couple of weeks to get into it, and I suppose like everybody, you're thinking, what is my response to this? And then I started doing, which I'm going to do one of those tonight, if that's okay. One song to the tune of another, which is exactly what it sounds.
Yeah, okay.
And they're quite funny, and I dress up, and it's just a bit daft. And I've been posting almost want to do over 100. I have now got like on YouTube and stuff. But they actually make you more creative though, because you've got to try and fit these ridiculous words into different tunes. And so once I started doing that, I started writing. And I've also met a writer who just over the last 3 months, and he's been sending me loads of words, and I find that much easier if somebody sends me words.
Okay.
So we have actually written about 16 songs in the last 2 or 3 months. So yes, it's actually been quite a creative time.
That sounds great. And so you're playing harp for us tonight.
I am.
Am I allowed to ask you how you got into that? Because it's just such an unusual. I'm so excited. There's a harp on stage. It's so exciting.
No, it excites me to know. I kind of probably always wanted to play it, but there was a local group where I lived where I live in Ayrshire, and they set up this free group where you could go. They were providing the harps, and you could learn. I played other instruments and studied music, so other instruments it's not too difficult.
Yeah.
So I got the basics, and I just set my fingers on this harp and I thought, this is my instrument. Because guitar never worked for me.
Yeah.
Keyboards I'm pretty rubbish, and so I got the instrument, started songwriting, and it literally changed everything. So this is now what I do.
Wow.
Because I can accompany myself, and I couldn't do that before.
Yeah.
So and it's great. Everybody thinks it's really hard because it's got a lot of strings. It's kind of like a piano on its side. So if you ever want to play it, play it. It's great.
And do you find, this is me from a completely harp amateur perspective, do you find that it's difficult to play and sing at the same time, or?
Not really,
Just the same
because
as
that's
the
kind of
piano.
what I've always done. And
Yeah.
I think if you do it, it becomes easy, that it just becomes your comfort thing. And I try and make the accompaniments. I mean, I do, obviously my own arrangements and stuff. So I do things that I'm able to play while singing.
Yeah.
In other words, nothing too complicated,
Yes.
but don't tell anybody that. Everybody thinks it's really complicated.
I have the same. I have a few songs that I do on stage, drunk songs on stage, and people are always like, "Wow, it's like a midnight cabaret show, and you're really drunk, and I can't believe you can play that song."
because it's actually a really simple song, but we just pretend it's not.
Yes, absolutely.
So you also, as well as doing your solo things, you also play in other groups. Are they kind of more folky or?
Yes, they are. I sing in a trio, but the difficulty is one lives in England and one in Ireland. So we've not been together for a whole year.
Like Neapolitan ice cream or something.
I know. I play in another couple of bands. Yeah, they're all quite folky, but I do play a lot myself because it kind of is easier to. If somebody says, "Can you do this?" You can just make an instant decision without having to check. You can decide in your set list as you're on stage, which I might well be doing. So I do a lot on my own as well. Yeah, because I just like to play. I play anywhere I can, usually. Usual circumstances. Yeah,
exactly. Fab. So we're gonna hear some of Pauline now. Before we get there, though, we are going to just have another little word from our sponsors coming in. Lovely. Thank you.
Okay, gang, well, if you thought I was excited about a drum kit, then hold your horses, because we've got a harp in the house. Oh my goodness, so exciting. So Pauline here, she's going to take it away with some original songs and some fun new little things as well. Go on, do it. Sing us a little song. Pauline Vallance!
Thank you.
It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Be happy with what you have, don't look for lottery wins. If life gives you a hit, just take it on the chin. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Go on and catch each day and grab it by the neck. You know it will not return like Tyrannosaurus Rex. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. If life's against you, just look it in the eye and give it your best smile and watch your troubles fly. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Try and keep it simple and keep it monochrome. No need to travel when life's so good at home. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Da 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 da. La 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 la. La 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 da 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 la 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 la. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Thank you. That was an original song called, believe it or not, It Is What It Is, written very recently about just, we're in the situation we're in, and people are trying to make the best of it, including the wonderful guys here at the Icebox. So During the last few months, I've been writing a lot of songs. I will do some more original ones in a moment, but I have been doing a thing called One Song to the Tune of Another. It started in tribute to the late, great Tim Brooke Taylor, and I started doing it, and I have done over 100. I cannot believe it. I've preserved them all on YouTube for no reason whatsoever. So I'm going to do one of those. I thought one would be enough, and so I don't offend too many people. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. You will guess really, really quickly, and there's no prizes when you do guess. But if you feel like guessing, have a good guess. Here we go. Words from one song, tune of another. Actually, tune of two songs, just to give you a wee hint. Here we go. Mama, I just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead, life had just begun. Is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? I'm caught in a landslide, no escape from reality, no escape from reality. Too late, my time has come, sends shivers down my spine, body's aching all of the time, goodbye, I've got to go. Is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? I'm caught in a landslide, no escape from reality, no escape from reality. I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very frightening. Oh, Galileo Figaro, magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Oh, never let him go, never let him go, never let him go. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? You think you can love me and leave me to die? Baby, don't do this to me. Gotta get right out of here. Is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? I'm caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. All together, is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? I'm caught in a landslide, no escape from reality, no escape from reality, no escape from reality. I'm sure you would have guessed that. That was, of course, Bohemian Rhapsody to the tune of Que Sera Sera and a bit of the Deadwood Stage, because it's a big song. It needed two songs to go with it. I call that one the Deadwood Rhapsody. So I will not do any more songs to the tune of another, but do look them up for no reason. Just if you've got nothing better to do, pass the time. I will get back to some original ones, put my serious face on. And I'm going to do one I wrote maybe about 3 years ago, and it was inspired by the Northumberland coastline, and it will be on my album, which the never-ending album, which might get made at some point soon. Let's hope so. So this is called Safe Haven. The coloured boats are bobbing gaily on the quay, straining at their moorings, they long to be at sea, surrounded by the sea wall, so big and safe and strong, they long to be outside it. Oh, how can that be wrong? On the other other side of safety, the sea churns up and down. Spray crashes on the quayside like fragments of a crown. Who knows how deep the water? Its depths have not been tried. So best to wait in safety for the turning of the tide. You are my safe haven from all the crashing waves, my safe haven when I just can't be brave. You will protect me from all the raging seas. You are my safe haven from possibilities. I'm scared to venture outside into the open sea. I want to hug the coastline, I'm frightened to be free. I don't know what I'll cope with, I might be in too deep. So I should curl up inside and I could go to sleep. But what if I don't test myself and try out something strange? I'll never know what I can do and really test my range. The wild sea can be beautiful and scary just the same. It's time to turn the corner, 'cause life's not just a game. You were my safe haven from all the crashing waves, my safe haven when I just can't be brave. You did protect me from all the raging seas. You were my safe haven from possibilities. You know the future scares me, it's tempting just to stay or put off my decision until another day. Nobody will judge me, I'm still the same old me. It's time to leave it all behind and face the unknown sea. So it's goodbye to my safe haven and face the crashing waves. My safe haven, it's time to be brave. You did protect me from all the raging seas. Goodbye, safe haven. Hello, possibilities. Hello, possibilities. Hello, possibilities. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another thing I've been doing a lot of the last few weeks is writing with a writer, a poet who has been sending me words, and I find it much easier to write much quicker writing songs when somebody sends me words. So I'm going to do one of those. It's really new. I'm really taking a risk here, hoping that I remember all the words. It was really just completed about a week ago. How daring is this? But I will do it because I like it. And it's kind of got a bit of a country feel. And yeah, so this one is called A Few Old Songs, which is kind of ironic because it's a very new song, but here we go. I'm no Johnny Cash, I ain't no B.B. King, but I used to roam around strumming my guitar strings. Yes, life's been good, life's been bad, done some rights, done some wrongs, had my time in music, but never won any gongs. Now there ain't nothing left for me to do, except to sing a few old songs. I just keep a wondering why she upped and went. No use trying to explain why her so-called love was spent. Now there ain't nothing left for me to do, except to sing a few old songs. I thought I was king of the road, but now I walk the line. Thought she would stand by her man, I'm so lonesome I could cry. left for me to do except to sing a few old songs. La 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 Yes, we had our ups and downs, the usual dings and dongs. I should have been more patient, yes, I should have been more strong. Now there ain't nothing left for me to do except to sing a few old songs, except to sing a few old songs. Thank you. Let's take a wee glug of water. Hold on a second. Right, I think I keep changing my mind what I'm going to do. That is the beauty of performing on your own. You can decide your set list as you go along. I think I will do the song that my album, if it ever comes out, is based around. It's kind of based around the idea of legacy, what your parents pass on, but not material things. It's more about ideals. So I know this is Armistice Day, and I don't in any way want to take away from that, but I'm quite proud of the fact my father was a conscientious objector in the last war. And we found all his papers. He had to work really hard to prove that he really believed in not fighting. So this is it's not really him. This is a mother speaking to her son. Quite proud of him standing up for his beliefs. So it's called Bonnie Fechter. You're my Bonnie Fechter, 'cause you're no going to fight. You're my Bonnie Fechter, 'cause you I know wrong from right. You'll no be pushed around. You're the apple o' my eye, and anyone says different, they'll hate to contend with me. My son, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I know you're in mind, but that's easy when ye are surrounded by your own kind. But when you're up against it, it's hard to stay so true to what you believe in. That's why I'm so proud of you. The world's gone mad for war. It's happening all round. There's posters calling you to fight in each and every tune. They say this one's a just war, no like the one before. To me, it's all just killing, with someone keeping score. You're my Bonnie Fechter, 'cause you're no going to fight. You're my Bonnie Fechter, 'cause you I know wrong from right. You'll no be pushed around. You're the apple o' my eye, and anyone says different, they'll hate to contend with me. I brought you up till I believe that people are the same, no matter where they come from. or what like is their aim. Our governments might be foreign out, but territory and land, but for ordinary folk like us, it's time to take a stand. So let Haitians sort it out. Would they risk their lives for us? Put them all into a room and listen to the fuss. Our fight is no way common folk. We don't want them to die. Your stand is mighty brave, son. We don't want to live a lie. You're my benefactor, 'cause you're no going to fight. You're my benefactor, 'cause you I know wrong from right. You'll no be pushed around. You're the apple o' my eye, and anyone says different, they'll hate to contend with me. You're my benefactor, you're the apple o' my eye. Thank you, that was for my dad. I've got time for two more, I think, possibly. So I'm going to do a couple of very new ones. I've been writing a lot with my writer friend. I never even said his name. His name is Rakesh Banot. And so we've been writing quite a lot together. And this next one, I think he wrote several years ago, but we adapted it into this song. I've been really daring. It's also very new. I think it's even newer than the last one I did. So how daring is this? It was inspired, I think, by a Greek singer that he heard, and it's called Who Are You? So let's see how it goes. I do not know who you are. I do not know who you are. I can smell the music in your eyes. I can smell the music in your eyes. Just hold that beat and beat me with your humanity. Hit me till I can be a part of your insanity. I do not know who you are. I do not know who you are. I can smell the music in your eyes. I can smell the music in your eyes. Sing, sing if you can about the so and so and so that unites us or divides us. Let it flow, flow, flow. I do not know who you are. I do not know who you are. I can smell the music in your eyes. I can smell the music in your eyes. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I do not know who you are. I do not know who you are. I can smell the music in your eyes. I can smell the music in your eyes. Let it flower into a shape that pleases you. Scream, scream, scream like a tortured guitar, so I can feel who you are. Now I know who you are. Now I know music in your eyes. So glad I finally remembered the words of that one. So I have one more for you. Yes, I've got loads of stuff on YouTube. I have a website, paulinevallance.co.uk. Look out for news of the album, which might be produced eventually. And as I say, I've really been enjoying writing songs with Rakesh Panot, my writer friend. And I'm going to finish with one of those. It's a song about the joys of singing. And it's really a tribute to all musicians, performers, and all technical folk as well, because without being able to do what we do, it's been really hard the last few months, because that is what we are. And I think we've all had identity crises because of it. So this song is kind of about that. It's called I Sing Because. I do not sing to woo your heart, nor do... Sorry, this is ridiculous. My mind keeps going absolute blanks. Hold on a second. Sorry. I do not sing to woo your heart, nor do I sing to win your trust. I simply sing because I must. I simply sing because I must. I do not sing to praise the Lord, nor do I sing to preach the word. I simply sing 'cause life's absurd. I simply sing 'cause life's absurd. I do not sing to pay my bills. I do not sing to gather wealth. I simply sing for better health. I simply sing for better health. I do not sing 'cause life is good, nor do I sing 'cause life is sad. I sing because it makes me glad. I sing because it makes me glad. La 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 la. La 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 la, 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 la 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 la. I do not sing to change my fate, nor do I sing to lessen hate. I sing because it's fucking great. I sing because it's fucking great. I do not sing to woo your heart, nor do I sing to win your trust. I simply sing because I must. I simply sing because I must. I simply sing because I must. Thank you guys, thanks so much for having me. Thanks to the Icebox.